Hello, greetings. The Science of Mind Study, Contemplation, Reflections. The Science of Mind is a philosophy, a faith, and a way of life. Referencing today, page 226 and 227, why people become fatigued. Let a person say, I am overworked. I am overworked. I am overworked. I am overworked. And at once there will come up through my consciousness a belief in weariness. People who are constantly complaining of being tired are hypnotized into the belief through the law of our suggestions and the race suggestions. An instance of this is the belief that one is easily fatigued, would then outpicture as I cannot engage in certain activities, that I cannot do what I used to do, that I cannot undertake new endeavors, I cannot engage in activities like others. And we certainly wouldn't do so with the same enthusiasm we had when we were younger if we start to do this to ourselves as we age. At what we term middle age, all too many complain of a habitual fatigue. Usually, this is attributed to overexertion or a general dissipation of our reserves. However, frequently, when analyzed, the mental cause will be discovered as a deep-seated resistance to conditions which we have found ourselves unable to change. So we're exhausted by the resistance, overwhelmed by the resistance, by trying to change what cannot be changed by us, trying to control what cannot be controlled by us. Another writer, a poet named David White, had an excerpt one time I read that said, "Rest is not the antidote to exhaustion. Rest is not the antidote to exhaustion. The antidote to exhaustion is wholeheartedness." Suppose we have been bound by this mental confusion, that desires have torn us, conflicted us. This occurs over and over throughout our lives. We would then have to be continually opposing thoughts, and the friction in this opposition takes place will naturally produce tiredness, over chaotic, overwhelmed, nervousness, anxiety, stress, tension. It would not, however, be the actual body that is sick, but a condition that was brought on through the thinking that I'm having, through thoughts that are being patterned in response. Thoughts first, belief second. We can free ourselves from this feeling of fatigue or an approaching feeling of fatigue by knowing that we have within us an infinite source that's always available, an infinite strength, not a strength of our own doings, but an infinite strength, something bigger than me. And as I allow the thought of this to enter into my inner consciousness, I will naturally feel stronger, more vital, more alive, more enthusiastic. Quote, know ye not that ye are the temple of a living God? This power within you is the same power that holds the planets in space. The power back of your word is perfect law and is fulfilled and returned to you as perfect strength. Be ye renewed by the renewing of your mind. Dear Martha, blessings.